So we are here in Parliament Square making lots and lots of noise because today is all about attention. Attention on tool theft in the UK. We tried last year and we've not seen results that we needed. So this year we're here with bigger numbers, more people and more noise.
Half 7, Monday morning, Cheevy Services, ready.
3rd of Feb.
Right, you know what he's like. Let me come in and then I'll hand to you.
Okay.
Right, can you close, right, go on. Right, Monday morning, half 7, Cheevy Services, getting ready for today's tool theft rally down in London, 3rd of Feb. It's the second time we've done it. First time was June the 3rd or something.
It was actually June the 3rd,
June the 3rd. Yeah. So we're doing it again today. Schweb's put everything together and we're here, Cheevely. We're stickering up the vans. Point is here, as always.
Obviously.
Helping getting the vans done. My van's here, obviously done. Pointers is next to it.
Cheated.
We'll have a walk round.
We'll
have a walk round. We'll have a chat with some people if we can
on.
find some.
I'll take my mic off.
Everybody's disappeared now. Trades United sticker on the bonnet. I've tried to get them on all the bonnets of all the vans, and then obviously the slogans on the side. Mike, Dave up. First time at the tool rally. Yep. Looking forward to it. You said you was nervous. I was messaging you last night. You was nervous. Why?
Because of so much going on and so much happening. I'm a bit like, how's the day going to pan out? What's going to happen?
It's carnage point, isn't it?
Absolute carnage. I mean, yeah.
I don't think.
Well, with him, it's bound to be.
No. I don't think
just in general.
I don't think people realise when we hit Parliament Square. Last time was unreal, weren't it? We was literally.
Well, these protests, you have to be aware of the background work that goes into them because there's planning. They have to be registered with the Met Police. The police have to be enforced there at the time. They have to agree to it. Obviously, right to protest and all that. But it's so much planning involved and applications, press releases to go to all the different media centres.
I know Schweb is live on BBC News at 1 p.m. Literally live lunchtime news, and I think ITV News are there. Sky News. I have heard in one of the chat groups, apparently there's news helicopters going up.
Oh wow!
Apparently.
How do you feel about the media coverage this time around? Because we had a fair amount. We had On the Tools, we had Fixed Radio, obviously. There's a lot more people getting involved this time around, isn't there?
The buzz around it's been really good, especially coming off the back of Christmas as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to leave here at 8 o'clock. What time are we on at the minute?
20 minutes now, I think we've got.
We're going to leave here on the dot at 8 o'clock, head down to Brent Cross, where all the north, east, south, west groups are coming together. Brent Cross is going to be carnage.
Absolutely brilliant, yeah.
But everyone will be there. We can mill around and get some content. We can have a chat with everyone. And then from there, we move into London. And as we get sort of a couple of mile out of London, we slow right down. The horns go.
The horns go, air raid sirens.
Literally, we were going past, construction people last year on the side of the road working. They're like, what are you doing, lads? Brilliant, all aboard. Black cab drivers were like, we love it.
It was interesting, the amount of people that turned a face to begin with. Like, what's this one about now then? Because they obviously see quite a few in central London. What's this one about now? When you explained why we were there, they were like, oh, fair play, guys. Yeah, good on you. And it was so interesting to see that flip of attitude towards why we were there.
As soon as it become people knew it was tradespeople doing it for our welfare, our livelihood.
Because it's a non-political point, isn't it? It doesn't matter what side of the fence you're on, even if you're nowhere near the fence. It's the fact of the matter is that everybody is affected by the trades. Everybody is either helped by the trades, served by the trades, and everybody that works within the construction industry in the UK is affected by tool theft and van damage. And this is why we're here to do something about it.
Right, let's head down now to Brent Cross.
Yeah.
Right, we're down at Brent Cross now. We've come across our Peter, good old Pete. We've got Nicola and Jimmy from CT1. So you have helped put in towards what is going on today, haven't you?
Yeah.
As CT1 as a brand.
As a brand,
So what
yeah.
is it that you've actually done then?
Well, we obviously supported the gas expert on this last year, and it was relatively, a new initiative. And then we got more involved with Selected DNA, and then we were totally behind it with this as well. Obviously, monetary contributions, but more so the support, moral support, socials, and kind of being just part of the organisation of it, and bringing our CT1 sales reps off the field as well and show support.
Have you brought the whole team out today then?
Most of the team, yeah. We have to have some people selling CTI at some stage.
Yeah, true. Jimmy, you must be massive proud to have your company like properly involved with it, spearheading what Schweb's
Definitely,
done.
absolutely. And I can say confidently, I've done absolutely nothing.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter what you do, you're here supporting it.
Jokes apart, it's brilliant. It's a privilege to be involved for all the right reasons. I mean, it's, where do you begin and where do you end? It's terrific to see, and everyone here together, all with a common goal. It's just incredible. We're all indigenous. We're all got our own little businesses. We're all contributing to the society, and to have that the basic thing, to have that protected, and being able to be involved in ascertaining that protection, what's not to like?
Look who we found. We're going old school. Pete, how you doing?
Yeah, good mate, good.
Second time. The first time was brilliant.
Yeah.
This time, gone bigger.
The morning when I got to the meeting point on the M1 the first time, when I pulled in, I'll be honest, I was disappointed because there was about 15 vans.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, no one's turned up. It got busy when we got here. And at the end of the day, it was great. It was like one of the best things I've ever been part of. But this morning when I went in, there was probably 40, 50 vans.
Was there?
And I got there at 7:30. So we had
Always late, mate. Always late.
another hour and a half. There was an accident on the M1.
Of course there was.
And I got stuck behind a couple of tractors.
Swim. I bet you're swimming.
And my cat needed to go to the vets.
Yeah.
But more people, incredible. There's bigger lorries. There's a tank.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can hear him in the background. Pointy's here again.
He's probably still in Birmingham. We still hear him.
It's just the atmosphere, being part of something bigger and wanting to join in. It's just great.
Schweb.
Yes.
Round 2. We're going again.
Round 2, bigger.
I said it last time, and I'm going to say it again this time. You've done all this. You have spearheaded this for the second time round. You've had sleepless nights. You've been manic for the last few months.
I don't know, mate. I'm still shocked to see the turnout here. Do you remember how it was last time? Yeah. And now driving in here and then seeing there's no space in the car park. And Tesco's are so good. The managers come out, they took my card and they said, we are going to get hold of Tesco's head office and we want to get involved in this because government does listen to Tesco.
So you've been on the news. You've been on the news today.
I've done about 4 different BBCs. I've got ITV that are going to be in the square. They want to interview at 10:30 while I'll be driving. I don't know what's going on at the moment, but all I know, I've got to be in the square for 1 o'clock because it's going to be on BBC News. It's made headlines.
No, mate, massively proud of you, Schweb.
Thank you.
And we'll smash it today.
We'll do. 100%.
So here we are live at the Tool Theft Van Rally in Parliament Square, and as you can see we have hundreds and hundreds of vans that have turned up today. I'm stood here. Schweb obviously has organised it. Big thanks to him. It's been absolutely fantastic to see the support that we've got here for the trade community. As everybody knows, tool and van theft, stolen tools, it's a big problem here in the UK, and it's good that finally people are actually starting to take notice of the stuff that every tradesman and woman has been talking about for the last sort of 3 to 4 years, and hopefully this time with this van rally we can actually get some good results and get the issue sorted once and for all. So Jack's going to have a little pan round and he's going to show you all the vans that are coming round. We keep on having to move away and move off, but obviously at the moment we're shutting down Parliament Square, making a bit of a fuss, lots of noise, so yeah, enjoy the footage.
So we're here today in Parliament Square, and we are wanting new rules put in place for banning the sale of second-hand tools at car boots, and for tool thefts to face stricter punishments when they steal our livelihoods. It not only affects our pockets, but affects our mental health as well. Let's just raise the roof and try and make some changes for all of us tradies.
The podcast rivalries aside for one day.
Mate, what are you doing?
We're getting super busy again. We've got another round of vans coming. What's your thoughts on it, Pete?
I think it is a wonderful thing. I think that Schweb and everybody involved who's organised this, got to take your hats off to them. Whoa! It's bad air, though.
Some bed air, that is, mate.
Yeah, bed air, but no, it's a massive thing, isn't it? Like, we're always talking about the mental health thing. I've seen a lot of vans going around saying less anxiety and stuff like that, and because it's a massive thing that plays on everybody's mind every day when they go to their van. Has it been robbed? Do you know what I mean? And there's no deterrent at the moment. Nobody's. They're going out there, they're robbing the vans in like 10, 15 seconds, and somebody's livelihood, that's 10, 15 seconds gone.
Yeah.
And what can you do? What can you do that? And I keep trying to stress to people, it's not only us that are going to suffer, it's going to be the end user, because the end user, our prices are going to go up. We've got to replace tools, their insurances go up, everything has a knock-on effect.
Certain areas as well, if somebody's located there, you're not going to go and work there if your tools have been, because you'll think, I won't go
I'm
there.
not going there, yeah. So they're going to suffer at the end of the day. So it's good to get this out for the general public to see what's going on as well. I think it's a massive achievement on the part of Schweb and everyone involved. I mean,
the thing is with the politicians behind, if something doesn't get done, again next year, this is only going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, just talking, I've been across myself talking to a couple of MPs there. Schweb's in there talking to some later. Do you think stuff will start to get sorted now? Is there light at the end of the tunnel for people?
I don't think they can turn a blind eye to this, can they? They got to be talking about it in Parliament, going, what is all that noise out there? I think the last one, Parliament was sort of like going through a bit of.
Yeah.
It was
the election cycle.
Yeah, the election time. It wasn't a great time, but we had to carry on with the actual march and all that. But this time, there are people in there. It's all structured in there, isn't it now? There's no talk of election at the moment, so it's something they have to listen to. I don't know if there's another petition going or they've had petitions going. There was one that was going, but because of the general election last time...
I think after today, that might be another option, is start another one.
Yeah.
Because you get to that 100,000. I think looking now, everybody's a lot more, no pun intended, trades united. I think we could get to 100,000, then they have to debate it in
I think
Parliament.
so. I think you're right. I think because making noise like this just gets awareness, and people want to get involved as well. Yeah. People just want to get involved. I've got a bit of a. I ate a biscuit and I got a bit of a crumb in the back.
Do you need
of
a
my throat.
Heimlich?
But no, it's great, and I'm really happy to be here.
I mean, I wasn't here last year because the missus was about to drop, but just looking this year, you know, it's fantastic to see just how everybody's come together for a common cause, really. Can't even talk with this noise behind. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much, Jack, and thank you, Pete.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So here we are. I don't know which one's whiter, my teeth or the CT1 mascot. Hey. I've just grabbed hold of Foxy, aka Foxy DeVos, who was on the Trade Legends podcast with us, friend of the brand. Just want to say, you've travelled all the way down. I saw you with the balaclava on and your combi drilling.
Yeah, I got told to take it off. BBC did not like the balaclava. But as with today, this is about attention. Yeah. And that was my thinking. You know, people's heads were snapping round to look at me when I got the balaclava on. Yeah. And there's one thing I'm good at, it's getting people's attention. And that's what today's about, you know, attention on tool theft and whipping up a bigger noise this year than we did last year. Yeah. How did it go inside? Did you get down to speak to somebody?
I had a meeting with a couple of MPs.
Fantastic.
They've now started following Schweb on Instagram.
Great.
They are coming onto the podcast.
Wow!
So we'll have some MPs on to debate and talk with Schweb, also with the police and stuff like that. So fingers crossed. From what they were saying to me in there, they're going to formulate a little plan to try and get a bill or something passed in Parliament where they're going to start taking it a bit more serious. So you know, I just said to Schweb, without him organising everybody, getting everybody involved, everybody else then giving up their time. I don't know how long did it take you to get down?
3 hour drive down here.
3 hour drive down
but
here.
It doesn't matter.
But it's worth it.
We're here for each other, and that's the good thing about the construction industry. From my personal point of view, when things go wrong or we're not getting what we want, we stick together and we all get together and we put it right. We're doing the same thing with the Lost City campaign, Project 7000, and we're going to do the same thing with this, and we're not going to stop until we get the results that we need.
I feel this year, obviously, last year with Parliament getting dissolved and then the new elections and stuff like that, I don't think anybody really took it serious. But I think this year now, I feel like when you look around, you see how many vans are here. You know, everybody's stopping to see what's going on. Hopefully this year we make a difference with it.
A guy came up to me earlier and he was asking what this was all about, and I told him, I explained the story, and he said, I just don't know if this is the right way to go about it. And I said, mate, what would you do then? Tell us what you would do. How would you do this differently? Because we've tried for years to get this into the zeitgeist, and it hasn't worked. So this is the only option. We have to come here, we have to make some noise, and we have to get some results.
I think people like that, when if you were to say to them, if you came back to your van and £20,000 worth of tools were gone, or even if you came back to your house and £20,000 worth of belongings were gone, how would that make you feel?
Exactly. And that's the thing. Every single person here has been affected by tool theft in some sort of way.
Indirectly as well.
Indirectly, with their friends, their family members. They've seen it. They've seen what it does to people. It ruins lives. It takes away your ability to make money. And in life, that, you know, to keep a roof over your head, to keep yourself fed, to look after your kids, you need that. So it is instantly, it puts you in emotion, you know, and people today here are emotional because we need change, you know.
No, well, it's been fantastic to see anyway. How long are you're stopping down, aren't you?
I'm staying until all is said and done, and then I'm going to go for a lovely lunch because we're in a place that does lovely lunches.
Good man.
That's what I'm going to do.
Good man. Well, thank you for talking with us.
Thank you
nice
too, brother. Thanks for everything you do for us.
No worries, mate.
Take care.
So here we are live at the Tool Theft Van Rally with the main organiser, Schweb. I've got to say, Schweb, super impressed. I wasn't here last year because the missus was about to drop, but how do you see that it's gone today?
It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, the turnout this time around has been literally double, probably more. We've got Parliament Square gridlock, we've got Westminster Bridge gridlock. That whole thing is an hour-long loop. They're still coming around. That side of Parliament Square is blocked. People can't go anywhere.
I mean, I've got to say to you, absolutely fantastic, well done. I know you've hardly slept. You've been doing this for months now. I see all the messages going on the WhatsApp group, and I don't think people appreciate just how much work has gone into it for you personally. So I want to say on behalf of everybody here, because I'm sure at some point they'll get round to doing it, well done on it, because it's been absolutely fantastic to see. And hopefully...
Thank you. And I actually want to thank everyone back, because without them, this wouldn't be happening. Everyone who's made the effort, everyone who's drove miles and miles to come down here. Some people left at 1 a.m. in the morning to get down here. Do you know what I mean? So I've got to thank all these people to come, all the companies that got involved this time. Great thing is, we were in Tesco's car park. They didn't say nothing to us. The police are with us. Tesco came out. The manager said, we're going to take this to head office. We're sick of theft, and we're going to be a part of this, and we're going to make a difference.
Well, the other thing as well, from Tesco's perspective and other companies, if tools and cars are getting broken into, people won't go and shop there, so it affects them as well.
It affects them. Of course it does. Theft is a big problem everywhere. It's just, look, it's just not tools that are getting stolen, right? So it's watches, bikes, phones, cars, you name it, everything's getting stolen. How is that possible? People are working hard. Do you understand? It's cost of living crisis going on as well. Last thing you want to do is actually come out and lose all your tools and then start all over again. Insurances don't care. Nobody cares. But without the trades, you know, this city wouldn't be standing right now.
I mean, one thing that I'll say this year, which it seems we've got the attention now of everybody who works behind in this building. I've got to say to you, it's fantastic to actually see them now prick up and take notice of what's going on. You've got some meetings, I think, later with some MPs. Just give us a little bit of a backstory with that.
I think about 4 or 5 MPs came out of Parliament Square and they said, we saw the noise, we wanted to come see what's happening, and they actually agree with it, what's going on. They said, we'll meet up, we'll discuss things, and we'll hopefully get something done.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely fantastic. I mean, thank you very much for talking to us.
You're welcome.
I won't keep you talking too long, because no doubt you've been talking all day. You look like you haven't slept for days as well. So.
I know, I am exhausted. 8 months of this. honestly, it takes a toll.
I mean, the thing is, if it gets done, you're going to go down in folklore for it, because I don't think people appreciate just how hard you've worked on it. So big thanks, mate. Well done.
No, it was long due, and you know, it takes someone to not stop. It's persistence. That's what it is.
Yeah.
If you stop, they'll forget about it. But I kept on going, and I will keep on going until this stops.
Yeah. Well done, mate.